FM Game of the Week, presented by Show Ford, and streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We've traveled over here to St. John's. If you can't hear them chanting Redskins, I don't know. We're here, the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets travel over here to take on the St. John's Redskins. And they're getting the captains on the field. We're fixing to get underway. I'm joined once again by my partner in crime here, Dan the Man Grubner. Dan, how goes it?
Well, just checking out some of the new numbers they've got for our, right away. They're throwing a curveball. We got one of the captains not on our roster.
Oh, no, that's wonderful.
For the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, number 6.
Which one, on the St. John's ball team?
Yeah, number 9, but other than that, it's a nice night. Ready for some 1A versus 2A.
1A versus 2A, which last week was very, very exciting.
Another one.
Austin Slaughter, number 2.
They're changing up some numbers on us here.
Dominic Hoffmeyer.
From what we have everywhere else. So we're going to have to see how this transpires. We're looking at some lightning coming out. It's way out by SRP. Looks like it's on the other side of SRP. We're just hoping and praying that it doesn't make it to us, because we weren't counting on that. We may have to dash and run up to the announcer stand. There's another lightning strike. It was a beautiful, beautiful clear skies evening. Oh, heavens, 15 minutes ago. We're just going to hope and pray that it blows around us, huh?
The Redskins will be
A little bit to the north. Hopefully it's moving now, eh?
Hopefully it is. I just saw a lightning strike over there. It's what's making me nervous. But we're fixing to get underway. Blue Ridge is coming off a very upsetting loss.
Now, please rise and remove your headwear. We will have the St. John's High School band.
But we're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're going to have the national anthem. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Forward. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Welcome back, everybody, to St. John's High School, home of the Redskins.
All right,
95.7 Hot FM.
Awesome.
Game of the week. Oh, no, they're messing with the band. That was on tape. Anyway, this is Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. That's KWKM.com. We're fixing it underway. 12 minutes on the clock. That's what they play each period. We got the Yellowjackets in the on-off side of the radio dial, getting ready. They kneeled down out there. Now they're up and running. St. John's is at midfield. Did they say which way's going which? Who got the ball?
I missed that part of it. Who won the toss? Yeah.
I did too. We were trying to check out all the numbers, and that slipped right by us there, but we're fixing to get underway. Thanks for joining us. Despite what you might think, I think we're in for a great game. St. John's come out here last week.
Oh, yeah, St. John's off 2 big wins. Not really strong opponents, but double-digit wins and a shutout, and it was kind of like what Elgin did with Globe right before Blue Ridge. So Blue Ridge is running into some teams that have come off some huge wins, so it'll be interesting.
Which a lot of times that helps a team. It gets their momentum going. A lot of times that hurts a team because they're overly cocky, so they think they're better than what they are. So we just have to see how this balances out. Some people think that Blue Ridge is down since they lost to Alchesay, but in past history, you have to look at the Jackets. Like once they come off a loss, you're in big trouble because they're mad and they come for blood. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. We're fixing to get underway. It's going to be the Redskins on the power side of your radio dial. The Jackets are kicking off from the tuner side, and there's the kickoff.
Kick, and that's fielded in there by number.
That is, I can't
21.
say. Number 21.
Crosby.
Tanner Crosby is going to be your return man.
Ball loose, but looks like the Redskins recovered. We'll take over first and 10.
Yeah, the ball bobbled out, but the Redskins still have it. The ball didn't go nowhere. They're going to take it down to the 37?
37 they got up to.
37-yard line. It's going to be first and 10. Coming out here to run this offense is going to be Ramon Sanchez. If you remember, a couple years ago, coming as a freshman in some tight situations, they had to come in, hurt quarterback. He's now a junior, 5'10", 200 pounds. Is Sanchez. We're going to see how he does against the Jackets.
Sanchez under
first and 10, Sanchez up under center. Going to hand it off to the first man through. And he's going to be tackled.
Number 80.
Looks like he's going to pick up, I don't know, 3 yards.
Tanner McCullough. Gain of about a half yard.
Who was that?
Second and 10.
Who was that run it in there? Do you know who they handed it off?
Ulibari, was it?
Ulibarri?
McCullough. I also heard.
Yeah, I missed that number.
Sanchez had a shotgun.
There's a snap. He's going to hand it off.
The left side.
Going to try to get around the left side. Here comes some dirty laundry.
In on the tackle.
That's going to be...
Here's Crosby on the run.
Is that Crosby on the run? Tanner Crosby?
We got a hold against the Redskins.
Going to back him on up. Going to back him up. Sanchez was shotgun that time. We're going to see if they're going to throw the ball. Sanchez got a heck of an arm. We're going to see if they're going to throw the ball. Thus far, the Jacket defense looks like Jacket defense start the game. Last week, they looked like Jacket defense. They just, a couple turnovers. We're going to see what happens. Sanchez brings his team up to the line. Shotgun. Got him spread out to the near side, to the far side. We're going to pass the ball. Has a man. Oh, and he's going to out-throw him by a long ways, and there's a flag. And I'm not sure which way that's going to go.
That's going to go against the Yellowjackets.
That looked like that could have gone either way right there. Looked like Ulibarri grabbed his arm. Is that Ulibarri number...
by number 21, Cameron.
Number 22, yep. Kyron Ulibarri. And it's going to go against the Jackets. And that's going to be a big pickup for the Jackets. I mean, for the Redskins. Sorry about that. The Jackets were holding them right there, and that pass interference is going to hurt them 15 yards plus a first down. No, second down. So it's going to be second about 6. Is that right?
Shotgun.
Sanchez, tries the option, pitches the ball. Oh, boy, he got lucked out and picked that one up. That's Deion Perry. They pitched that ball on the option, and he missed the pitch by a long shot. Luckily, he picked it up off the bounce. And that's going to be, I don't understand, the scoreboard says 3rd and 20. I'm looking at 3rd and about 7 along 3rd and 8. But I thought they would have got a first down off the pass interference.
Yeah, they
were just showing that.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here. When they first moved up, they moved it like that. Pass interference, 15 yards, we have them first down. I don't understand that. We're going to have to make heads or tails of this.
3rd and 7. Sanchez from the shotgun.
We're showing 3rd and 7. Sanchez going from the shotgun, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball, going to dump it off on the far side. Still on his feet. Has a couple blockers out there, and he's going to be close to the first down. I think it's still going to be 4th down. They went with the up man.
Number 80 on the stop.
just dumped it off to him. He had blockers out in front of him.
And they are a little bit short, about half a yard short.
Kind of like a screenplay there. And it's going to bring up fourth and, maybe a half a yard. I mean, he's right at the markers. And you know they're going to go for it. We have just under 11 minutes remaining here. They've only played a little over a minute here. And here comes Sanchez, bringing his offense up to the line. I formation to go up under center. There's a snap.
To the second man.
And hands it off. Crosby's going to plow forward.
Up there by the front line.
Move the chains. First and 10.
First and 10, Redskins.
St. John's. He's going to get it right at midfield. Is Crosby.
By number 66.
Going to be first and 10. Lightning striking. It's getting darker all around us. But we're doing all right so far. They're going to sub in and out. And that is number 9. Did you get a name on number 9, subbing in and out? It's one of them numbers we don't have.
Right.
Here comes Sanchez.
Sanchez out of
shotgun. There's a snap, and we got movement. They're going to back them up. False start. Redskins. So they just get the first down, get some momentum, then they shoot themselves in the foot. You know, that's what Coach London was talking about. If his team could just keep from shooting themselves in the foot, he said they'll be all right, which I agree. We're going to see if St. John's can keep from shooting themselves in the foot. Just get a first down, that's going to back them up another 5. It's going to bring up first and 15. Sanchez bringing his team to the line. He's going to go from shotgun, single man in the backfield. Going to fake it, going to keep it himself. Dives forward, and he's going to pick up about 3.
Number 4, Reese Esparza.
Bring up second 12. No, second 13. He only picked up about 2. So he's going to bring up second 12. Second and 13. What are you calling it, Dan? Second 13, second
12.
Oh, you looked at the scoreboard. You're cheating. There, 12 and a half. Sanchez up under center. One to the near side, one to the far side, looking to pass the ball. Going to dump it off to the short man, and he's going to get hit immediately.
With the initial hit.
Initial hit's going to be by
number 6,
infield. Corey Infield playing great defense so far in the ballgame.
Again, in on the stop.
And that's going to bring up about third and about 10. So we're going to see what the Redskins can do. 9:22 and counting remaining here in the first period. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. Sit back in your easy chair, kwkm.com. Here comes Sanchez, shotgun. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Scrambling, under pressure, still faking. Tucks it down, and he's going to pick up about maybe 3. That's going to bring up fourth and long. Yeah, it's going to be fourth and about 7. We're going to see what the Redskins do here. I think they'll put a boot on the ball. 9:01 and counting.
Jacob Kerr for the Yellowjackets back deep to receive the punt.
Remaining here in the first quarter. Graham Nilsson is back to punt the ball. Trying to see what's going on here. Oh, their time start the clock. Okay, clock's running now. Nilsson is back to punt the ball, and back to receive it is going to be Mitchell. Is that Damon Mitchell back there? Number 15?
No, it's not.
No?
That is,
Nilsson, gonna put a boot on it.
Number 6.
No, that's infield. Corey Infield, back to return it. Gonna finally pick it up, drops it again, picks it back up, and the Redskins are gonna be all over it, and they're going to get him about the 13-yard line. So infield got the ball, picked it up. He had a hard time getting to it, finally gets it. Picks it up, then drops it,
on their own 13-yard
and luckily picks it back up, but the Redskins are all over it. We're going to keep it right here. Everybody's back on the field. There for a minute there, that kind of looked like, who's the old return man for the Bears? that used to take his time. He'd wait and let everybody decide where they're going to go, then run it.
Oh, yeah?
I kind of look what infield was doing. And here comes P.J. London. They're going to shift. They're going to send infield way out wide on the far side.
Under center.
Got two backs back there.
Pitches off to number
PJ's
40
going to
on
pitch
the right side.
Esparza.
Reese Esparza is going to be your ball carrier.
Made in there by number 11, Graham Nelson.
And they're going to pick up about one. It's going to be it.
Chase, you said?
No, Reese.
Ball
Wasn't that number 4?
48?
No, number 4, Reese Esparza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I believe that's who it was.
Brings up about 2nd and 9.
Here comes London up under center. Got him stacked up here on the near side. Going to hand it off coming to the near side. Looking for a place to run. St. John's defense is all over it. And at the bottom of the pile is going to be, that's Chase Esparza. Number 48. Chase Esparza. And that's going to bring up,
about 2nd and 3rd and 6,
it's going to be about 3rd and 6 for him. 7:28 and counting remaining here. In the first period, the St. John's defense looks absolutely awesome to start out this ballgame.
London under center.
London under center, got him stacked up on the far side. Lone back, London rolling out looking to pass the ball.
Right
Does a little fake, under pressure.
Overthrows it.
Infield, that ball was way over him. I think if that ball would have been closer, you might have gotten interference there. Infield tried to play it.
By number 9, J.J.
Gonna get knocked down. And we're gonna bring up 4th and 6 deep in Yellowjacket territory.
Tanner Crosby and number 1, Dion Perry.
So Crosby and Perry's gonna be back at midfield for the Redskins. We're waiting to see what's if the Jackets can get off a good punt here. And that's going to be P.J. London. Going to punt the ball. Quarterbacks and punts. London's back. There's a snap. London has it. Gets a boot on it. Not a bad-looking punt. It's going to hit right before. Oh, they're going to move it on up. 45-yard line of the Jackets. It's going to be 1st and 10. St. John's. So we're going to see if the Jackets can get, or if the Redskins can get something going here. 2 possessions. Both of them ended up 4th and out. Wait, we're in for a ball game, I think.
Little defensive battle going so far.
It is. Whoa, look up in the sky. I got here quick. That's spooky. Hope you can see that live in HD.
At least there's people sitting up higher than we are. Sorry,
I'm worried about getting struck by lightning sitting next to you, Dan. I don't know if you've been living that good. Here we go, Sanchez up under center. And I think we're going to have some movement. Ball start. Redskins, and it's going to back them up once again. Instead of starting out 1st and 10, they're going to start out 1st and 15 once again. It's kind of hard to get your wheels rolling when you start off -5 first down every time.
Still in good field position right on the midpoint.
Right on the 50. Great field position. If they can get something going here, just under 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us. Score 0-0 from St. John's High School.
1st and 15. Sanchez.
Here comes Sanchez, one on the far side, one on the near side. Gonna hand it to the second man through.
Number 33.
And boy, the Jacket defense, this is a defensive battle. Vallejo's was your carrier. They're gonna show him picking up, I don't know, a half a yard. I'm gonna still call it 2nd and 15. Hoffmeyer in on the tackle for the Jackets. This is a defensive battle so far. Eventually, somebody's going to air this one out, I do believe. It's going to take a pass to change this defensive battle. So we're going to see here.
2nd and 15.
Here comes Sanchez up under center.
Shotgun.
One to the far side, one to the near side.
Hands off, 1st man through.
Who is that? Is that
Crosby?
Crosby's going to get up to the original line of scrimmage.
Again on the stop.
So we're going to call him. That's a pickup of 5, I'm going to say, because that other one only picked up just a little bit. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. I wish I'd have got that number 9's name. He's the one running in and out the plays. Him and Kyron Uliberry. Number 9's in right now, and he's going to be split out here to the near side. 2 to the near side, looks like 1 to the far side. 3 to the near side. There goes a man in motion. There's a snap. Going to hand it off. Coming towards us to the near side. He ducked under a tackle. P.J. London is finally going to drive him out of bounds. Not before he gets to the 14-yard line? No. Where are they going to mark him at? 18-yard line. Yeah, 18-yard line. P.J. London finally got the tackle, but he ducked under.
Gain of 26.
What did they just call?
We got a flag.
What did that mean? Arm straight out.
On the field.
What does that mean? Arm straight out, Dan?
It was against the Yellowjackets.
I don't know what they didn't call a personal foul.
Goes against the Jackets.
I don't know. I don't know what that penalty is.
Another 5 yards.
First and goal.
Yeah, that's going to move them all the way close to the 9-yard line. And here come the Jackets.
You mean the Redskins?
I mean the Redskins. I'm losing my mind. I'm still watching those officials out there trying to figure this one out. See what the penalty is. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Is that light that's killing me, shining in my eyes. They're still trying to. What does that penalty mean, Dan?
I didn't see it.
Arm straight out. He had his arm straight out.
It could have been
like
a
an airplane.
Sideline warning, but they didn't give him a warning
They
yet.
didn't give him a warning.
Maybe
they gave him a straight violation.
They're talking to the linesman over on that side.
Well, but they never got a warning. We haven't seen the whistle blown.
We might have missed the warning.
I never saw it. So here comes Sanchez bringing his offense up to the line. Goes a man in motion once again. Going to fake it to him. Hand off to Vallejo's. And Vallejo's going to get stopped. I don't know. Maybe got one.
By 74.
Looks like he got 1 yard.
Miller.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1 yard.
That's enough for a first down.
That's going to bring up first and goal. 5 minutes, 10 seconds of counting here in the first period. And you can hear the cheerleaders screaming charge. That means they're getting close.
Second and goal.
Oh, second goal, yeah, from the 8. And it's going to be timeout St. John. So we're going to take a timeout. Try to straighten this out. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Thank you.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. There's a snap off. Going to hand it to Perry. Coming to the near side. Here comes some dirty laundry in. They're going to stop him before he gets to the goal line. He's real close. But we do have holding against the Redskins. That penalty was unsportsmanlike conduct against the sidelines. Is what that, looking like their airplane out there. That's what the call was. You're going to have a holding, and that's going to back them up. So it's going to bring them back to the, see where they end up at the 15. Looks like right at the 15-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 15, just under 5 minutes remaining in the first period. St. John's looking to put the first points on the board here. This ball game. It's been a defensive battle, to say the least. And here comes Sanchez. Shotgun. There's a snap. Gonna hand it off. And the Jackets are all over that.
Made in there by Miller, 34.
Like we got David Miller, Martin Salaya, he says his name is. That's going to bring up second and goal. It's actually second and 14 on the 14-yard line. 4 minutes counting remaining here in the ball game. And here comes the Redskins. Sanchez going to go from the shotgun, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, single back, looking to pass the ball, looking, his receiver's off, under pressure, tucks it down, then throws it, and it's almost picked off. Bounced off one jacket, and then it goes to right number 32, Zeke Chise out there. Almost got the deflected pass. That's Zeke, yeah, that's Zeke over on the far side. Almost got the deflected pass. Number 32. Redskins are going to get the play called in here. Here comes Sanchez bringing his offense back out on the field. Looks like we got 3 to the near side on the short side of the field, 1 to the far side, lone back. There's a snap. Gonna pass the ball, just going to put it up. And tries to get it to Ulibarri, and that is Corey Enfield that stops it over there. Just tried to air it up. I think they thought Ulibarri could out-jump Enfield. Enfield is a heck of an athlete. It's going to stop the clock. Just under 4 minutes remaining, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Enfield done spectacular to get up on that. Very well could have been intercepted.
It could have been in the end zone. He would have come down within the end zone there, so back out on the 20, but right through his hands and almost caught.
You know, Ulibarri looks like he's a lot taller and stuff than Enfield, but Enfield can jump. We watch him play basketball every year, and that kid can jump. Here comes Sanchez. He's going to line up 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun, looking to pass once again. Under pressure, going to dump it over.
Number 22.
Ulibarri. Number 23. No, that's 22, yeah, Kyron Ulibarri. Beautiful, beautiful play there. The Redskins, well, they're going to draw blood first here in the contest, and they're going to go for the point after. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first period. You can hear the St. John's crowd going wild. Snap gets away from him. He's scrambling. Gonna pass the ball, but it's no good, and there is a flag.
3:35 left in the quarter. St. John's Redskins 6.
I cannot believe that. Corey Enfield nailed the receiver down there. And they're going to, what, does that go on this play? Yeah, that'll go on this play, won't it?
They'll play it over, yeah.
They'll play it over. They'll move them in closer. I'm sure Coach Mike Morgan will probably go for it now instead of kicking it. You're going to move it half the distance to the goal line. Corey Enfield hit the receiver after the ball was over his head, uncatchable. And we're going to see are they still going to kick the point after?
They'll move it up halfway to the goal line.
They're going to move it in close. So we're going to see what happens here.
Another try.
The Redskins bringing their team out. Yes, they got Sanchez out there. I think they might be going to go for it here. Going to go for 2. That could cost Blue Ridge big time if they can punch it in for 2 instead of going for 1. Sanchez is out there. Going to bring his offense up to the line, going for 2. Shotgun, 1 to the near, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Drops back. Not no pressure yet. There's the pass. Oh, he almost caught it too. It's broke up by P.J. London.
Yep.
So it's the St. John's Redskins 6, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 0. Wow. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Listen to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Face it. When you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again? Or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
There's the kickoff, and that's going to be taken by, I think it's Corey Enfield, the up man. He's going to try to push forward. Isn't that Corey that ended up with it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, Corey Enfield. They had Zeke Kisei back there, but it went to the up man, and he's going to get it out to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Blue Ridge. The Redskins drew first blood over here. We're going to see if the Yellowjackets can answer. Don't get down here. One to the far side. P.J. Lennon up under center, going to hand it off up the middle and just try to power it forward.
2-yard gain there.
We're going to see what they mark it. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 yards, looks like.
Number 56, Jacob Skousen.
Who is that come through? Esparza?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't, was it?
No, it was the fullback.
Which is, we're trying to get the numbers for you. They are going quick on this game. P.J. London up under center, one to the near side, offset backfield. Dan's trying to get the number, going to hand it to Esparza, going to try to go on the right side.
That was Esparza.
He had some blockers ahead of him, but they were too far ahead of him. He's going to be taken down. He's going to pick up about, he's going to pick up about 2. He's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Initial contact on the top. Tanner Crosby, number 21.
And we're going to see the Jackets going to have to do something here. The other night when they got down, they had a hard time coming back. It seems like mentally they had a hard time. We're going to see if they can keep it together. Everybody in tight here. P.J. London up under center. Going to hand it off. They're just going to try to power it forward. And they're going to stop him just short of the first down, looks like. That's going to be real. Yeah. That's Esparza on the bottom of the pile. And it's just going to be a little bit short. They're going to measure it because it is close. So we're going to see Chuck Copeland out there, the head referee this evening, Chuck and his crew. And they're going to mark the chain and come out and see it is close. Let's see, they're putting a mark on the chain. Here they come out. Is it going to be short?
By 2 inches.
Well, they're going to go for it. I promise you that. 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first period. And Coach London and his staff, Coach Girardi and them over there, they know that they have to get something positive going here to keep their team in contention here. What everybody has to remember is these are kids. At the end of the day, they're kids. And if you get a kid down, sometimes it's hard for them to get back up. And I think that's what I honestly believe that they need to get something positive going here.
Short. Yellowjackets.
Here comes the Jackets running up to the line of scrimmage. Redskins have the box full. It's loaded. And here come the Jackets. They're going to hand it off. And he's going to get stopped. He's going to pitch it back, and they lost yardage. Wow, they stopped Esparza in the backfield. Esparza gets stopped, and he tries to pitch it back to London. And London didn't do nothing wrong there. They just kind of pitched it back in at the last second. But the line just got blown back there. And they're going to turn it over on downs at right at the 35-yard line. 35-yard line to the Jackets. Wow. We got a timeout here, but I don't want to go nowhere because it ain't going to last long. They put a stop on them right there. Did they or not?
That was a good defensive strategy there by the St. John's Redskins. They knocked Esparza back, met him at the line. Again, it looks like the defense is dominating line when the Yellowjackets are on offense. Esparza was down, his knee was down, and he just handed it back to London, who's standing right behind him.
Yeah, they did.
But the rest of the St. John's Redskins were right there gang tackling, so London didn't have a chance either.
No, London didn't have no chance. They hit him immediately, but they would have lost a lot of yards. They're lucky that Esparza's knee was down out of desperation because that line was up in their business there. And I don't, you can't say nothing bad about the Jackets line either. I think they're a lot more talented than what they've showed, than what we've seen. I really do. We're going to have to see. I don't know. You look at the number difference. They got a lot more players over here for St. What is the numbers difference? About the same, do you think?
About the same.
Yeah, they're about even here. Here comes Sanchez bringing his offense up to the line. 2:07 remaining here. The first half. St. John's Redskins 6, Blue Ridge 0. Sanchez shotgun. There's a snap. Kind of a broken up play there, and the Jackets going to be all over that one. And they're going, that's going to be a loss of 5. Esparza was back there. Number 56 was back there for Jackets. Micah Heisler was back there, and that's going to be a loss of 4. Going to bring him up to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14. The Redskins going to make some subs. Pretty looking around. That was a busted play there. See if they can get this straightened up. Sanchez up under center this time. One to the near side, one to the far side. Looking to pass the ball. Under some pressure. Going to step up and sling it as a man. Look at that.
Nielsen for the Redskins took it away from the Yellowjackets on that play.
Graham Nielsen, I think that was P.J. London over there on defense, wasn't it? I believe so. No, London's number is 10. Looks that's got a 2 in it. Way over there, I can't see from this far. But here come the Jackets. They're going to try to kick the field goal. Now it's 12-0 St. John's. There's a snap. Gets a boot on it. It's up and it's good. With 1:14 remaining in the first quarter, St. John's Redskins 12. Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 0. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah!
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Looks like McCullough got it, number 80. He was an up man. It was a kind of a pooch kick, and they're going to get it up close to midfield. Going to be about the 43-yard line of the Jackets. Going to be 1st and 10 from there. Nielsen with a beautiful catch. The ball was kind of up there, just up for grabs. Nielsen kind of muscled it away to give the Redskins extend their lead. Here's P.J. London up under center. Looks like we got 3 to the far side. Thrown back. Here he goes. He's going to drop it off to number 2, Dominic Hoffmeyer. And Hoffmeyer gets a great run. He's going to take it down to the, looks like about the 37-yard line of the Redskins.
Hoffmeyer on the reception.
Going to be 1st and 10. Beautiful run by Hoffmeyer. Great play. Dumped it off. Hoffmeyer takes off running. Beautiful play.
Gain of 20.
That's a good pickup. They need something positive. Got 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. The Jackets have to get something going. This has been a Redskin show thus far. Redskins defense has really impressed me. Playing a great game.
Jackets 15 yards closer.
Here comes another penalty.
15 yards against
the Redskins. 1st and 10 Jackets from the, is that the
15.
Is it 15-yard? I can't see. There's a snap. P.J. London looking to pass it. A little bit too low. See Kisei. See Kisei can't get it just a little bit low. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the, like the 25-yard line. Well, 24-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jackets are going to send 2 out here to the near side.
London under center.
He's rolling out to the near side, looking to pass the ball. Going to dump it off. Dumps it off to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer gets hit pretty much immediately, but that's going to pick up about 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Kisei and infield were split out here to the near side, long side of the field. Dumps it off to Hoffmeyer. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter, they're going to send 3 out to the far side. 1 here to the near side, lone back, P.J. London shotgun. And here comes the snap. There's the snap, looking to pass the ball. Going to dump it off. There he goes. Infield, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
He's in the end zone.
Touchdown. Corey Infield catches it on a slant route from the far side of the field, and he just rumbles, stumbles, and bumbles. They had a couple opportunities to bring him down. He keeps bouncing off the would-be tacklers, and he's in. Touchdown. Jackets. 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and it is right now 13-6. St. John's still on top. I don't know if the Jackets have a kicker or not to go for the point after. There's a big lightning strike over there out by SRP. It's moving in quickly. And here they come. They sure do.
Andrew Bautista.
Bautista looking for the point after. There's the snap. They get it down. Bautista boots it, and it's no good. Off to the right side. So 23 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. St. John's 13, Blue Ridge 6. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit Summit
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to
.net today.
Our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Kickoff, and they had him way back there, but he just kind of kept ducking under just come out of nowhere, didn't he?
He ducked and slid, like he was covered with grease. Not very good wrapping tackles there.
It looked like he'd come out of a cave 3 times, and he's gonna squirt his way all the way up to the 39-yard line. Good return by Perry. I mean, it looked like he'd come out of a cave. Just a dark opening underneath the would-be tacklers there. And here comes Sanchez up under center. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap, got a flag on the play, gonna hand it off to Perry once again, coming this way. And he gets drugged down by the sleeve of his jersey by number 80, McCullough. We got a flag on the field. Is that gonna be procedure? Yep, false start. St. John's, that's gonna back him up. With 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Seems like this first quarter has lasted a lifetime. 13-6 is the score. St. John's still on top. Very impressed with this Redskins defense. Infield finally scored that last possession, but they have played a spectacular quarter here. We're going to back them up off this penalty. It's going to bring up 1st and 15. We're going to see if the Jackets can hold them here. It was a defensive battle at first, the first part of the quarter. That's going to be the end of the quarter. It was a defensive battle until St. John started rolling, put some points on the board. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
For the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford. Travel over here along with the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. St. John's host from Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. Going into the second quarter here, going to switch ends. The Redskins will be going from the tuner to the power button on your radio dial. St. John's 13, Blue Ridge 6. We're fixing to get underway. 1st and 15. Sanchez, shotgun. There goes a man in motion. Is Perry. And they're going to do a little quarterback keeper, still on his feet. And he's going to get up past the original line of scrimmage. Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag. Are we going to have personal foul? That's the Jackets. Let's see what's going on here. We had a little pushing and shoving there. We're going to see Don Henley got the dirty laundry in the middle of the field. The ball is marked.
Sanchez got hit a little late on that. Another personal foul.
Yeah, it's going to be personal foul.
No. Yeah.
And they're going to do personal foul. It's going to be offsetting.
Yeah.
Offsetting penalties, one against each of them, so they're going to cancel each other out, and that's going to bring up
replay.
Well, yeah, well, they'll still play the, no, that'll still be, they won't replay it. The ball will stay right there. That's not a replay. Is it? No, you still get the, on personal foul doesn't back them up to replay it.
If they're offsetting, they had one on each side of each team.
Right, I thought it would still be the outcome of the play. It'd be second down. Apparently not. They're going to move it down. It's going to be 1st and 15 still. I'm confused there.
It goes back.
Dan the man knows, and he says it goes back, which it did. 1st and 15. Sanchez, shotgun, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Sanchez under pressure, still scrambling, and he's going to be driven by infield coming from his backside. And that wasn't.
Another flag holding against.
Another flag. That was Esparza that done that tackle there. Flag way back there.
It's holding on the Redskins.
Holding on the Redskins. You'll back it up once again. That'll be a spot foul, won't it? You see, they're trying to sort it out there. Holding Redskins. So that'll be a... No, it's not a spot foul. Whoa, how many yards are they taking it back there?
Spot foul, they're going to mark 10 off from there.
Oh, 10 off from, it is a spot foul. Holding must have been way back there because it's going to back them up.
Down to the 16-yard line.
To the 16-yard line. Whoa. So that's going to be 1st down for the Redskins from their own 16-yard line. Must have been a spot foul. That must have been. That spot foul must have been way in the backfield, huh? Way back there in the backfield. Yeah, must have been. Just under 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. St. John's on top, 13 to 6. That spot foul was way in the backfield, and the clock started. Here comes Sanchez. Looks like 3 to the near side. Lightning striking. We're waiting for, he's from the shotgun. 1 to the far side. There's a snap. Man in motion right over here. It's going to be a false start.
We might be here till midnight.
The announcer getting a sense of humor here. And the clouds are rolling in. It's going to be a illegal procedure.
5 more.
They're going to back them up another 5. And that is going to take them back to the... Where's the ball at? I can't see.
Ball's on the 10.
11?
That's right, yeah, 10 and a half.
Yeah. 10 and a half yard line, 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
11-yard line is going to be 1st and 37 for the Redskins. We're on the long side of the field over here, short side on over there, 1 split out over there, 2 over here, lone back, going to hand it off to Perry. He's coming around to the near side. He said that was Crosby. Oh, it is.
Yep.
Number 21, I thought that was Perry.
Tanner Crosby.
Yep, that's Crosby. Going to be brought down by Esparza. After he picks up, he's going to get it up to the, looks like about the 18?
13.
Oh, yeah, 13-yard line. 13-yard
Gain
line.
of 2.
Gain of 2. I missed 5 yards there. That happens to me every once in a while. Sometimes I miss more than that, so you got to hang with me.
I usually miss weeks, not yards.
10-20 and counting remaining here in the first half. Here comes Sanchez up under center. Lone back, 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Oh, a little fake there. Looking to pass. He's going to hand it off to Vallejo's. And the Jackets. Yeah, McCullough's been all over for Blue Ridge. I mean, he's having a defensive, he's like a defensive juggernaut this evening. Tanner McCullough, senior, 6-foot senior, and he's been in on just about every tackle. Looks like about 9.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. St. John's still on top, 13 to 6. It's 3rd down and 33. The Jacket defense is doing their job right here. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side, lone back. Sanchez looking to pass the ball, looks to the far side, comes back to the near side. Gets his man, still on his feet. Still rolling. He's moving decent now. And it's going to be a touchdown. Graham Nelson. Oh, sideline warning. Touchdown is good. Got a sideline warning.
The flag off, pick it up, and it is a touchdown.
He comes across the middle of the field. Sanchez looked to the far side, kind of looked off the defense, but he come back. There was triple coverage there, and he just drops it in. Graham Nelson kind of slowed down a little bit, but I don't know. It just dropped in a hole. Nelson gets it. About 3 people had the opportunity to tackle him. P.J. London gives chase, but he just had too far to go. Touchdown, 19 to 6. St. John's on top. Comes a point after.
Kicks up.
Tricky gets a boot on it. It's up. And it's good. Mark the score. St. John's 20. Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 6. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Show Report, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
When you live on the mountain, You have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Welcome back, everybody, to St. John's Redskins High School. They just had the kickoff. Corey Enfield took it. He's going to get it out to about the 30, looks like about the 35? Yeah, right about the 34, 35-yard line. The score now is St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 6. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Odd FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. We're streaming this live in HD. You don't have to be scared by the lightning. KWKM.com. Here comes Blue Ridge after that big score by St. John. London up under center. They got everybody in tight. There's a snap. Looks like they faked the handoff to Esparza. And P.J. London, Jeffett going to the far side. And maybe going to pick up a half a yard. Can bring up 2nd and 10. That last pass play, he ran into triple coverage. Sanchez looks him off on the far side of the field, comes back to the near side, and it was in stride. It's not like he had to wait for it, but the defenders, nobody went up and tried to get it. Everybody was there, and he just waited for it to drop in his hands, which it did. That was amazing. Nielsen just waited for it, and it dropped in. Here comes, look it up under center. They got movement everywhere. Excuse me, it was going to be a pitch to Esparza. It's going to be encroachment on the Redskins. For everybody out there watching, I'm probably as dumb puzzled as you are on that last pass play. Seemed like they had the coverage there.
Well, they were trying to keep up with him. It was a long pass. Everybody was in stride.
It was a long pass.
The receiver was surrounded by 3 different Yellowjackets, but nobody was in position to knock the pass away, and then they were looking for the tackle, and it just slipped out of the tackles, and nobody could get their arms around them.
There you go. There's the explanation. P.J. London, shotgun, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, looking to pass the ball. Has a man. Oh, my goodness. That was a rocket of a pass, too. He just stepped back. That's Corey Enfield. We saw that last week just out of the fingertips of Enfield. That'll end up working here in just a minute. That's going to bring him back. That lightning is getting closer.
Yeah, PJ could put a little more air underneath that one.
Little bit.
Enfield had him beat by 3 yards at least.
He sure did. But did you see how strong PJ's arm was right there? No, that was it's like a line drive right there. I'm telling you, P.J. London's an impressive kid, a quarterback. Shotgun, 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side, lone back. Here's a snap. Going to hand it off, that lone back. That's Esparza, I believe. And St. John's met him behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to back him up. Let's see, that's going to bring up 4th and about 5 now. 4th and 5. For the Jackets. Are they going to boot the ball? I'm sure they will. P.J. London, which that's kind of a threat. Well, you done that with your son. Seen a lot of that because Danny could throw it or run with it, but he also punted the ball.
Actually, Chance was the punter for most of the.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah. Chance, and then Chance Cox, and then.
But Danny did it for a while.
He didn't punt. He never punted.
Oh, I thought he punted too.
He kicked.
He kicked. I could have swore he punted some too. So we had a flag. We don't have a flag.
They picked it up. P.J.
London is back for the punt, which having a quarterback there, I think, is a double threat anytime like this, but I don't see him trying to make up this first down. 4th and 6. There's a snap. They almost got a man through there. There's a high punt. It's going to take a Redskin bounce, but it's going to be down to Eddie. Infield's going to get it.
Redskins will take over 1st and 10.
Right at about the 35, they're going to mark. It's going to be 1st and 10. St. John's, we're going to keep it right here. They're moving right along. 20 to 6. St. John's Redskins on top. St. John's with the ball here is going to be 1st and 10. Right at their own 35. I'm really impressed with what St. John's has done here.
Both sides of the ball, they seem to be dominating this first half.
They do the first half here, which that could all change. Sanchez bringing his offense out here. This junior, he's doing a great job leading this offense. Going to send out 3 here to the near side, 1 to the far side, lone back. Going to hand it through to him. Vallejo's going to be your carrier coming towards us. And he's going to pick up about, looks like about 2. Well, maybe not, maybe 1. No, it's going to be about 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. They got Graham Nelson running the play in. Nelson was the recipient of that last touchdown. Here comes Sanchez. Going to send 1 down to the far side. 3 here to the near side. Lone back. Shotgun. There's the snap. We're going to pass the ball. Going to dump it off to the close man here by Ajos. And it's going to be a minimal pickup. Maybe going to pick up a 1. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to pick up 1.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's going to be about 3rd and 7, I'm going to call it. Boom, boom. I thought they were going to, oh. Whoa, yo. He's Dan the man. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Sing, Dan.
Not in my vocabulary.
Wait. Here comes Sanchez. Going to send 2 out here to the, we got a flag on the play. That's going to be illegal substitution. Isn't that what it is? Subbing once they break on offense, illegal substitution, I'm going to call it. Illegal substitution. They're going to back them out. Well, if it's illegal substitution, St. John's fans, I'm telling you, it's just illegal substitution. It's going to back them up. Is that a 5-yard or 10-yarder?
Just 5.
5, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 13?
Or 12.
3rd and 12, okay. I should have looked at the scoreboard. You're cheating on me every time. 3rd and 12.
The math is easier looking at the scoreboard or my iPad.
5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 3rd and 12. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Dropping back, looking to pass. Going to try to air it out deep. Perry just a little bit. Perry's one of the smaller guys on the field. Got a short stride, but Sanchez just a skosh too far. Otherwise, that's 6 more points. Perry had his guy beat, without a doubt. Let's see, what is Perry here? Dion Perry, sophomore, 5'6". He's a sophomore. This kid can play ball. He's quick too. So it is 4th and 12. There's a snap. Going to get a boot on it. Nelson is. It's going to the far side of the field. Nobody there. St. John's going to down it right about the 35-yard line. They're going to try to get a little nudge on it.
Blue Ridge will take over 1st and 10.
I think it's going to be about, they might put it on the 34. They're tossing balls in and out. And they're going to mark it on the 34-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. For the Jackets. Jackets trail 20-6, 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half. Jackets need to get something going here before halftime.
Time for 1 drive here if they can do it, but St. John's can shut them down and go into the halftime with some momentum.
They sure can. P.J. London, shotgun, 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side, lone back. There's a snap, looking for the quick pass. Going to dump it off to
Hoffmeyer.
Dominic Hoffmeyer.
8 yards.
Going to dive forward. That's a good play right there. Pick up, he's going to pick up about 7. Going to be 2nd and 3. That's a great play. Just get some quick yardage. Didn't take no time. Just under 5 minutes remaining here. Come the Jackets. We're on the short side of the field, going from the power to the tuner.
2nd and 3.
They're going to send 2 out to the far side. PJ and shotgun, 2 to the near side, lone back. There's a snap. Look for that quick pass once again. Going to dump it off. Beautiful pass there to Tanner McCullough. And that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 right at midfield. That's those quick passes. Boom, boom. Real quick, and they've moved it up to just over midfield. 49-yard line of the Redskins, and they haven't taken no time off the clock hardly. Boom, boom, 2 good passes. Here comes London. Going to send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back once again. Shotgun.
First attempt.
He's hollering out the play. Looks back at his running back. There's the snap. Going to roll out to the far side. Some pressure coming. Oh, right to the hands of infield. Diving over there. It might have been.
Crosby on the chase on the
It looked like it could have been. Let him out of bounds a little bit too far. He was under pressure from this side, though. They were coming quick.
Infield was wide open.
Field was. So London's going to get the play. Bring up 2nd and 10. 4 minutes remaining here in the half. They're going to send 3 out to the far side once again, 1 to the near side. Lone back. There's the snap. Going to dump it off. Look at that. Right through. He missed. The tackles got missed.
Touchdown.
And that is Dominic Hoffmeyer. That's just no tackles there. And Hoffmeyer's in the end zone. 20 to 12. Jackets hanging in there. Now we got a flag on the play. I think that's going to go against St. John's sideline. Yep, St. John's sideline. And Coach Morgan's not happy about that one, but they're getting way too far out on the field, I guess. Here comes P.J. London, going to go for 2, brings his offense up to the line of scrimmage. They're lined up. Sideline penalty against St. John's. And here comes P.J. London, going to send 1 out to the far side. Nope. No, they're going to shift it. They're moving the ball over.
Just moving over to left hash.
Right, left hash, and here they come. Still the same formation. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lone back.
Will go for 2.
London shotgun. Now we got another flag. False start against Blue Ridge. They never explained that one to me, Dan, because I don't understand that one at all.
Yeah, they weren't even set, and they just repositioned the ball, so I don't know.
So how could they? They moved the ball over to the left hash. They never got set, but a flag comes in, false start. I didn't understand that, but they're going to go ahead and play it. London, same formation, 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side. Lone back, shotgun.
London out of shot.
There's the snap. Going to dump it off here to the near side, right through the hands of Kisei. Wide open. Wide open. So just under 4 minutes remaining. It's Blue Ridge 20, St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 12. We're going to take a 6-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a minute. Eric? Wow.
Face it. When you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Presented by Sholo Ford. Blue Ridge put her back in the end zone. She's going to bring the score. St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 12. Fixing out the kickoff here. There's a kick. McCullough's going to boot it end over end. Perry comes up and takes that ball away. Got a heck of a block there, but Perry's going to finally be brought down. I think that was number 21 that was back there. Tanner Crosby was waiting for the kickoff to come to him. And Perry just run right in front of him and got that one, but they're going to get the ball out to the right at the 30-yard line. Just under 4 minutes remaining. It's going to be 1st and 10. St. John's. it seems like it's taken St. John's to score to get Blue Ridge back in the game. Seems like they're trying to answer back now every time if it's not too late. Still have a second half of the ball game here. Here comes Sanchez. We got a flag. Gonna be a false start. False start.
Against the Redskins.
St. John's, that's gonna back them up once again. That's gonna bring up 1st and 15.
First and 15.
They just can't start off 1st and 10. It just kills them, I guess. Once again, it's gonna be 1st and 15. Sanchez.
Barry's coming off limping.
Barry's coming off limping. He sure is. It's like he's hurt. Just a little bit tweaked maybe. That's going to send in number 5, Case Udall. And here comes Sanchez. Going to send out Uleberry to the far side. One to the near side, gonna hand it off, he's gonna trip up.
Right side.
Crosby's gonna try to get through there, he gets tripped up. Gonna dive over to the 30, get it out to the 31, to the 29-yard line.
About the 26.
26-yard line. That's what I meant to say, Jim.
Good try.
I'm looking over here, I'm trying to figure out where Steve is standing, he's confusing me. Steve is getting me all confused. I got myself confused on that one then, I'll admit it. Here comes Sanchez. Bringing the offense back up to the line of scrimmage, going from the shotgun, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, lone back. Looking to pass the ball once again. Looking on the far side. He's going to hit.
Close to the first down mark.
No, that's Case Udall, isn't it? That's not Nilsson. That's number 5.
Number
That's
5,
Case Udall.
Yep.
Case Udall with the reception. And where did they end up knocking him out?
Up to the 39.
Up to the, yeah, they're going to move it back a little bit. It's actually going to be the 38. So it's going to leave him a couple yards short.
Gain of 12.
And maybe a yard short.
3rd and 2.
They're stopping the clock. They're having a little bit trouble with the clock, it seems like. And they're going to make them put time on the clock. They're going to make them put time on the clock. 5 seconds looks like. 2:49 is what it's at right now. I think they let it run. Yep, going to move it up to 2:54. And it's going to bring up 3rd and looks like about 1 over there for St. John's. And here comes Sanchez coming up to the line. There's still some confusion with the officials. Here comes Sanchez bringing the offense up to the line. They're going to start the clock now.
There's the cell phone
back
down on the bleachers. Return to
the far side, to the near side.
Sanchez to the left side on the carry.
Ball's going to come loose. They're going to call him down. That's going to be 1st and 10.
Call on the stop.
Move the chains. 1st and 10 Redskins.
Corey Enfield in there on the stop.
2:51, clock
First
stop.
and 10 Redskins.
Starting back up now.
Cell phone turned into the announcer stand.
20 to 12. St. John's still on top right before halftime. See what's going to happen here. Sanchez bringing his offense to the line, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun.
Sanchez out of shotgun.
Going back, looking to pass the ball once again. Going to look to the near side, then he goes to the far side. He's going to wait for it, and that's going to be caught by Uleberry. That is a
Yep.
Uleberry comes up with the ball. He just waits for it to get there. Move the chains. 1st and 10 St. John's, all the way down to the
20-yard line.
20-yard line. Wow. He just waited for it to get there and made the catch.
All these balls are just up in the air, and the Jackets just can't react, and kind of like back shoulder passes that they can't react to.
I don't know, yeah, because they were just up in the air. He stopped and waited for the ball to get there. 2:15 remains, going to be 1st and 10 Redskins from the Jackets 20. There's a snap, and a hand it on. Vallejo's going to try to go up the middle. They're going to stop it immediately. Looks like no gain. Going to stay right there, 2nd and 10. Yeah, the Jackets have had a hard time reacting to these passes. I mean, a hard time. So the Jackets are getting a play called in there. Graham Nilsson brings in the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Nelson getting there, going to send way out wide here to the near side. And we're going to have a timeout. Blue Ridge, we're going to take a 60-second timeout. This to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Our 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford. St. John's looking to get in the end zone once again before halftime. 2nd and 10. Sanchez takes snap, looking to pass the ball, going to put it right across the middle. No flags come in. That's the first time we've seen any contact really on a pass. There's a little bit of contact. I don't think we've seen any. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. The ball is on the 20-yard line of the Jackets. 1:23 remaining here in the first half. It seems like all the other passes have kind of been uncontested, just I don't even know how to describe it. They're just waiting for the ball. That one we finally seen contact there. Somebody trying to, I don't know, intercept it, go for the ball, whatever. It looks like we're going to have a timeout. St. John's, we're going to take one. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Clear.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors. Loft 54.
Sanchez with a shotgun, gets a snap, looking to pass the ball. Ooh, he got hit over there by number 66. Cyril, how do you say that? Cyril Jack?
Cyril Jack.
Cyril Jack.
For the Yellowjackets.
He got to Sanchez right when he was letting the ball go. He's going to put him on the ground. The ball goes way high then, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10, while still on the 20. It was a 2-down possession here. 1:18 remaining in the first half. Coach Mike Morgan trying to punch it in one more time before halftime. That would be a great thing to do if you could put just 6 more points on the board. And
timeout on the field. Redskins.
We're going to have another timeout. He went ahead and used up all his timeouts right before half, didn't he?
Sure did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Can't take them with you.
No, you can't take them with you. You can't take them with you when you go. Great time to use them. That right there is kind of a blown play. Jack did get right in and took him to the ground right as soon as he was throwing the ball.
It was clean.
It was perfectly clean. Perfectly clean. He was right there. Yeah, this is kind of a big possession right here. The Jackets only trail by 8, but if St. John's manages to put it in one more day, you know, you're talking about a hard thing to overcome here. It's been a great game so far. Great game. Crazy passes. Why don't you comment on the crazy passes? Why haven't anything get knocked down or anything? We haven't seen.
The Jackets haven't been watching the ball. You got to find the ball when it's in the air, and they're covering their players, but they got to locate that ball when it's got time to pick it off.
I think that one pass down here where they just hit each other, just a couple plays, I think it's the first contact we've seen on a pass, I believe. So here comes Sanchez, shotgun, everything the same, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, long back, looking to pass the ball, he's trying to look him off, gonna throw it up in the air. Well, that was almost picked off. If it wouldn't have been for that receiver already down on the ground, they'd come down on Perry. They'd come down on top of his head and got knocked out. Could have been, it possibly could have been intercepted. They're going to turn it over on down with 1:11 remaining here in the first half. It's going to be Jacket ball. 1st and 10.
Lucky duck season isn't open yet, because that was a wounded one. That would have been taken by a few people, and there's 2 Yellowjackets there to intercept it with the Redskins right in front of them, but
I wasn't sure. My eyes,
incomplete.
didn't that look like it almost went end over end there?
Yeah.
I thought it was my eyes. I wasn't even going to comment on that one. P.J. London, shotgun, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Long back, going to dump it off to the sidelines to infield. Did he get out of bounds? Going to stop? Believe that's some timeouts. Anyway, did he stop the clock? Must have. Well, it's first down now. He stopped for the first down. That's a good pickup there.
Up to the 36.
You know, P.J. London has an arm, without a doubt. Without a doubt has an arm. They get the timing down.
Gain of 17.
There you go. Just under a minute remaining here. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun, long back. We're going to have some encroachment on St. John's, and that'll give them some more yardage there. And it didn't cost them no time on the clock. And my ears are sweating. So that's going to move it up. It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 41-yard line of the Jackets. We're going to go once again, same formation. 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side, lone back. Shotgun, London has the ball, looking to the near side, he's going to air it out. Has infield. Infield's going to make the catch. And he's going to come down on about the 26-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackets. Now they're scrambling. They got to move the chain up, then they'll restart the clock, and they're scrambling. London's going to send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, lone back, shotgun. They're fixed to start the clock. They're lined up. There we go, going to start the clock right now. There's a snap. London back. Plenty of toe. He's under pressure now, going to get away from it. Go to the far side, going to dump it off. And he's going to get out. He's going to make the catch and get out of bounds. She say, good catch. And that's going to move it up to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackets, 33 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Gain of 12 on a rollout to the left.
They're moving quick, and they're moving
DJ almost got sacked. He got out of it and found an open receiver.
That's a great play right there. They're going to send 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lone back, shotgun, 33 seconds remaining. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Going to pass the ball. That was a wounded duck there. That was almost a tackle on Hoffmeyer.
Good timing.
And they're going to call a holding, a face mask.
Ooh.
Face mask against the Jackets.
No. He changed his mind. He's going against the Redskins.
Face mask against the Redskins, they're going to call, and that's going to move them in close. Personal foul, face mask, Redskins. And that's going to give them 15 yards. Well, that'll be half the distance, right? It's going to move them down to the 7-yard line. Yeah, move them down to the 7. That'll bring up 1st and goal. No? Yeah, it'll be first. Well, actually, it's 1st and, it's like about 3 for the first down, but the ball's going to be spotted on the 7-yard line. 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. St. John's holding on to a 20-12 lead. Same formation, 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side, lone back, shotgun. London looking past the ball, gonna dump it off quick to Hoffmeyer. Wow, good defense there by Tanner Crosby. That was a great tackle there. And we're gonna have timeout.
St. John, oh,
That's what I thought, timeout Blue Ridge. We're gonna take a timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Second and about 5. London from the shotgun. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rolling out to the far side. Spars a block in. There's a pass. That's going to be batted away. I don't see no laundry on the field. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd and about 5. The ball is on the 10-yard line. But they can still get a first down. 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jackets still trail 20-12. St. John's fans are excited about this lead they have going in at half. Here comes London bringing his team to line of scrimmage. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Esparza's your bone back. PJ from shotgun. Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking to pass the ball. Has a man wide open. That is McCullough. Beautiful play. He was wide open. Tanner McCullough, senior, 6-foot senior, wide open. They're trying to make a game of this. Now it's 2018. And we're going to see if they're going to boot the point after, if they're going to go for 2. After.
Slant coming in. Yeah, McCullough lined up wide right, slanted to the inside. London zipped it in there, and McCullough juggled it a little bit, but held on long enough.
He did juggle it a little bit. It's been looking like a dominant game from St. John's, but look at the Jackets battled back. They're within this 2-point conversion right here. Same formation. Spars in the backfield. Gonna air it out. Oh, man, that was close. McCullough juggled that one and juggled it. Couldn't bring it in.
Looked like he had his hands tied up by the defender, but they're not
complaining.
They're not complaining.
That's why I'm glad you saw that, Dan, because I wasn't gonna. Everybody thinks I complain too much, but I thought so too. I thought that was pass interference. Yeah. But nonetheless, 11 seconds remain in the first half, and the Jackets have battled back to make this a ball game. St. John's 20 and Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 18. I don't even remember how Blue Ridge got back in this ball game. It seemed like they were getting blown out the whole game. Now all of a sudden they're back in it.
Well, first quarter was St. John's, the second quarter was Blue Ridge. They just gradually held them. That last drive there where Blue Ridge held them in there, St. John was on the 20-yard line entering the red zone and were able to hold them on, turn it over on downs. They put it together, helped out with a couple of critical penalties, but Blue Ridge didn't give up last week either. They battled back and made it a game towards the end there down at Elchasay. So St. John's is going to have a ball game here in the second half.
The second half is going to be, I agree, it's going to be a brand new ball game. Unless something major happens here and we see a run back for a touchdown. The second half of this ball game is going to be good because Blue Ridge is back in it. Here comes the kick from the Jackets. Little squib kick. Grass burner. Perry has the ball. He's going to switch the ball to his other side. And he's going to be brought down right at about the 40-yard line. 6 seconds remaining in the first half. I think Coach Borg will be happy just going to halftime with a 2-point lead. He thought he was going to go in it a little bit. I thought he was going to go in a little bit more. Great catch down there in the end zone by McCullough, and we got a new ball game here. So they're going to send the outfield out there. Looks like it's going to be infield and P.J. London and Kise. Is that over here on this side? Maybe not. It might be Hoffmeyer. So they're going to send the outfield just like in baseball. They know they're going to try to air it out. Here comes the coaching staff headed to the locker room from upstairs. And Sanchez, he's gonna try to do a Doug Flutie or something. Watch out for the band. There's the pass. Across the middle. It's going to be caught. No, Ulibarri has it. Wow. Who was that made that open field tackle? Number 21. Blue Yellowjackets. Cameron Ortega made that tackle right there. Otherwise, Ulibarri might have been running for a little bit further. So we're going to go in at halftime with the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets still trailing St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 18. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back for the Cable One halftime report. You've been listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Clear.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides...
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
To St. John's High School for the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show here. Statistics show we had to take an extra break. Cheerleaders were bombing us here. They really got with it out there. They threw some cheerleaders around. Dan the Man Grubner's here trying to get the stats straightened out. We had music blaring, cheerleaders getting thrown all over the field. But we've had a great day. I turned to Dan just a while ago and asked him, how did we get to this point? Because it's hard to even remember how Blue Ridge got back in the ballgame. Seemed like St. John's was dominating them, but then you turn to look at the scoreboard now, and Blue Ridge they have fought their way back, and they go into halftime trailing just by 2, 20-18.
Well, Blue Ridge actually fought back to score one more first down, actually, than the St. John Redskins. Blue Ridge had 10 that first half compared to 9 for the Redskins there. Total yards were in favor of the Redskins by about 90, 200 for the Yellowjackets, 289 for the Redskins. The Redskins dominated in the passing department just barely by about 20 yards, and also in the rushing there, but most of the air, actually, we saw in the first half was, most of the yards was through the air. Blue Ridge only had 187 passing and only 13 rushing. The St. John's 71 on the ground and 218 through the air. The penalties hurt St. John's a lot more, 87 yards worth of penalties there for only 22 for the Yellowjackets. No turnovers by either team, and the time of possession was definitely in favor of the St. John's Redskins.
Yeah, it was confusing to me. I didn't see how, and I'm sitting here watching the game, broadcasting the whole game, and I really didn't see the Jackets battle back. All of a sudden, they're just like back in it, and they've struggled. The passing game for the St. John's Redskins has made the defense, the safety, and all them. Your defensive backs look too good for the Yellowjackets. It seems like the ball has just been dropped in there, and I don't know. I just didn't see no reaction by the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets.
Yeah, Graham Nielsen's been the big receiver for the St. John's Redskins. He tallied up 130 yards there and 2 touchdowns that first half. The other touchdown by the St. John Redskins was from Kyron Uliberry. Scoring on the Blue Ridge side was Dominic Hoffmeyer and Corey Enfield and Tanner McCullough all on passes. All of our touchdowns coming in the air.
Wow, but the defense, you have to admit the defense for the Jackets has been kind of lackluster against the passing game of the Redskins.
Once they go long, yeah, it looked like they were getting enough time there. Sanchez, if he got time, get to the second receiver there. He was just throwing it up and finding somebody in the hole. The Jackets were staying with him, but couldn't pick that ball up when it got close. And a couple times there, they could have had interceptions. One in the end zone, it didn't prevent a touchdown, but it would have turned the ball over. And like we said, no turnovers yet so far.
Yeah, that one long pass that we saw, who was that caught that pass? That was for the St. John's. Who was that caught that pass down here? It was number 11, Graham Nielsen. where it just kind of dropped in out of the sky.
26, well, yeah, Deion Perry had a 26-yarder.
Yeah, and Graham Nelson caught that one right here in front of us.
Yeah.
Just kind of dropped out of the sky.
91 yards I had him on that.
Yeah, and the ball dropped down the sky. He's had 3 defenders around him, but it was like they couldn't pick up where the ball was once the ball was coming, because Graham Nelson just kind of hit him in stride, but he just kind of opened his arms. It's almost like it was raining a football. It just dropped down into his arms.
It was one of them back shoulder ones that wasn't planned. We'll call it that, but the Jackets just didn't pick it up.
The Jackets did not pick it up, without a doubt. But it's been a great first half. And going into the second half, we're going to have a heck of a ball game because it's 20-12. Jackets got some momentum rolling. You know, they jumped right back in it right there, and it's going to be an interesting second half.
We'll see who's in shape.
We're going to see who's in shape. That's a great answer. We're going to take a break. We're going to try to gather our thoughts here. Let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back and we'll wrap up the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show. So we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Glass halftime report here. Black Diamond Auto Glass. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, all your auto glass needs Black Diamond Auto Glass. So Dan the Man Grubner, I'm gonna get your insight. What does the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets have to do to win this ball game? It seems like they've battled back, but they just can't get ahead. They just can't get ahead. What are we gonna have to do here for the Jackets to win this ball game?
Well, they started out pretty early on the ground, and with Chase Esparza, kind of like they looked last week with Alchese down there, but switched pretty quickly once they weren't making any ground that way and started throwing the ball, and P.J. London found some receivers wide open, a lot of slants, and Hoffmeyer on a quick throws, like little bubble screens that broke past that first defender, and that's how they got the one long touchdown. But so they haven't tried a lot of running back screens yet, but I got a feeling they're going to be throwing the ball here in the second half since they did so well towards the end of the first half.
I think you just hit on it right there. I think those quick passes, we've seen them move down the field quick, as time was expiring in the first half, just those quick passes, them quick slant outs, everything else, and then it opened up for a longer pass on down here. I think that's the key. They have to use P.J. London. I think he's one of the top quarterbacks in the 3A East. So what do you think the Redskins have to do if they're gonna keep the lead and win this ball game? What do you think the key is for them? Passing also?
Well, that's how they made their scores. All on passes there also. So they might want to be sticking with that and mixing it up a little bit. Haven't seen St. John's play much, so I'm not sure what they're actually capable of. But both teams kind of known for their ground game, but tonight they have to switch it up on each other because the defenses are so well prepared.
That's why I was smiling, because they've both been known for their ground game. But in this ball game, it was a defensive battle at first because they tried to run their ground game, but they both had to air it out. I think that's a key for both teams. Who's going to get the most completions in the second half? So that's good. We're going to wrap up that. The Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. Dan, thanks for all the stats stuff. You did pretty good with your computer there.
Well, I didn't even get to go through the scoring plays here yet.
Well, I know we only have a minute left, so I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Well, we'll have to watch the game, I guess.
You do great with stats. We can talk about it at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to save it till the end. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We've been listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show for all your auto glass needs. Black Diamond Auto Glass. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back with the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
With the Redskins for the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We're fixing to get underway here. They're coming back out of the locker room stretching. Score is St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 18. If you was just listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report and the man Grubner give you the numbers, I get confused easy though. I never really saw Blue Ridge battle back. They've done it so gradually that I didn't notice it. It seemed like it was a St. John's dominated first half at first. And then all of a sudden you look at the scoreboard right there before they go into halftime, and they're only down by 2. They battled back big time. Blue Ridge has hung right in there. This is going to be a great half.
That was 13-6 at the end of the first quarter. Blue Ridge scored right towards the end there, 33 seconds. Well, I guess not quite, a little less than that. 30 seconds maybe, well, towards the end of the first quarter, let's say. Then Redskins came back right away in the second quarter, but from then on, it was pretty much Blue Ridge after that. So, yeah, falling asleep towards the second quarter there.
I must have. It was a defensive battle at first. It went defense. It seemed like it was going to be a defensive battle, and then they turn around and put up. Yeah, they put up some numbers up there, 20-18. That's a good scoring first half.
Yeah,
actually,
a couple big plays.
Real good scoring first half. So we're going to go back and take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back for the second half here, where St. John's leads Blue Ridge 20-18. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Clear? Boy, I should have.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.com.
Game of the week presented by Show Low Ford. Fixing to get underway. St. John's is out there. They'll be booting off the ball from the tuner to the volume side. Coach Mike Morgan down there talking to his quarterback, Ramon Sanchez. He's a junior, 5'10" junior, who's done a great job out there for St. John's.
Yeah, not a tall stature, but he could run the ball. He ran a couple option plays there, and got a good arm. He threw it in there quite a bit. A couple of balls that he threw up for grabs, but Those were the real long ones, and most of them worked out in his favor.
They did work out in his favor. That one in front of us to Nelson, it looked like a raindrop coming out of the sky, but it's not like he had to battle for it or wait for it. It just landed in there perfect. So the clock is set, and we're fixing to get underway, and looks like they have Kisei back there for the return. Nelson's going to kick it, and we're underway. There's the boot, and that was a boot line shot over the head of Kisei, right into, what a beautiful picture out there, the lightning, huh? As you look at the ball going to the end zone, big lightning strike out there. We've avoided it thus far. It's going to be 1st and 10. Jackets as it goes through the end zone. P.J. London come out here, and we're going to see what the Jackets are going to do starting off this first half. They only trail by 2. This could be, this could set the tempo for the second half of this ball game. Here comes London out. He's going to send 2 out here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lone back, shotgun.
From the shotgun.
There's the snap. Looking for the quick pass. And defender's they're not going to throw a flag. Kisei was your intended receiver. And the defender meets him right there. Is that a little bit too soon, do you think, or no?
No, that was good.
Perfect timing?
Defense, yep.
Perfect timing.
Looked like it went through his hands.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. I like seeing London get to throw the ball more. He's got to get somebody open. Here comes infield way out to the near side. Up under center is PJ. He's going to hand it off, going to the left side. And they're going to push him forward. We're going to see where they mark him at. Looks like he's going to pick up a couple. Going to pick up about 3. If I can bring up 3rd and 7.
Number 48 is Farnsworth.
I really think the Jackets need to put some emphasis on this first possession to kind of hold their ground here with St. John's. They're going to send 3 out here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Sparza is your lone back. Shotgun. There's the snap. London dropping back. Going to drop it off to Corey Enfield. And that's going to be a perfect pass. That's going to move the chains. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Jackets. That's what we talked about at halftime. Those quick passes, I think, are going to be the key for the Jackets. You think so, Danny?
Yeah.
I think that's how we've seen most positive yardage for the Jackets is short passes. It works right there for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 34. Looks like 34, the Jackets.
1st and 10, London.
Going to be a lone back, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Spars in the backfield, shotgun. There's a snap. Well, that looked like St. John's got a big jump on that one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hunga.
He didn't
That a delayed snap or
throw any flags. That was kind of odd, yeah. They're in the backfield before PJ got the ball.
Yeah, just the whole line was.
Yep.
It wasn't one person. That's crazy. Not a flag one. Nobody looks like they should have. I'm glad you agree with me because the whole line was in the backfield before PJ got the ball. That's going to bring up 2nd and close to 12. And here comes London. 10 and a half minutes remaining here in the 3rd period. London with the Spars in the backfield. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun. See, now we're going to get 1 encroachment. I think you should have had a bad encroachment last time.
That was less obvious, yeah.
Yeah, that was only 1 person.
I think that was a makeup call there.
That could have been, but he was moving too. The number 5 over here did job. But the whole line was in the backfield last play. So that's going to give them 5. That'll move it up to, let's see where we're at here, about the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd, about 7. Same formation. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side.
2nd and 7.
There's a snap. Now what are we going to have? False start, going to move it back. Shishamunga. Shishamunga. Wow. Can we just play some ball here? So they're going to move it forward 5, and hey, what the heck, we'll just give it back. Let's just do over and move it back 5. And, yeah, it's going to make for a long quarter. They start doing that again. False start, false start, false start. Same formation. Hey, just act like I already told you, because I already did. PJ, shotgun.
London from the shotgun.
There's the snap. Looking to the far side.
Ball's in the air.
Ooh, sheesh, a manga. Right through the arms of
receiver.
Reese Esparza.
I mean, that hit him right in the chest. You can't hold that against your quarterback right there.
Well, it went through a couple of defenders' arms, and
That's
Esparza
true.
might not have been able to follow it all
He
the way.
might not have been able to see it the whole way, but you can't. But that looks bad on the quarterback because that's an incomplete pass, and you can't, because that pass was perfect, but he may not have seen it.
Right the last minute, right when he needed to, he lost sight of it.
Lost sight of it. They're going to go the same formation. It's going to be 3rd and long here.
3rd and 12.
Esparza from the shotgun. There's a snap. Rolling out to the far side. Under pressure. Good block by Esparza. Oh, he's in the grasp. He's going to get rid of it. Great play by P.J. London to get rid of the ball. Otherwise, they would have lost about, 6 yards. 6 more yards. And that'll bring up 4th and 12, but it's good to get rid of the ball right there.
Yeah, he almost sprinted out. He looked like he was going to have some room there. He had some room around the left-hand side. Throwing against his body, though, just didn't quite get it to his intended receiver.
Yeah, Esparza comes back and makes a great block over here on this side to keep him from getting blindsided.
Redskins are pinning their ears back now, though. They know he's throwing the ball, so it looks like they're coming pretty hard.
They're going to come pretty hard. They sure are. So he's back. P.J. London back for the punt. There's a snap. Going to get a boot on it. Pretty good looking punt. A lot of air. That's going to take a Blue Ridge bounce. Kise is going to grab it right there. That's going to be down to about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Redskins from the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll be on the short side of the field here on our side. So we got P.J. London infield back there in the back. Look for the receivers. They're going to see if they're ready for the pass. If they think they're going to come out passing, if they're going to put some pressure on them. Go for the quarterback here, Sanchez. Sanchez going to up under center. No, they're going to try to run it. And good defense by Ajos. Well, he's going to end up picking up a couple. Going to get it to the 40-yard line. And I think we're going to mark it right at the 40. Well, a little bit over the 40, about the 41.
Number 2.
That's going to be a pickup of almost 4. 1, 2, 3.
3.
No, 3. Yeah, 2nd and 7. He said 2nd and I'm going to call it 2nd and 7. They're going to send one out to the far side, 2 to the near side. Well, they're trying to figure out what to do. They're going to bring that far side, going to come back in, hold him tight. On the right side, going to hand it off. Coming this way. Crosby going to finally go out of bounds, but not before he's going to race it down to the, looks like about the 42-yard line of the Jackets. 42-yard line of the Jackets, 1st and 10, St. John's.
Getting it done on the ground.
Crosby just kind of come out of nowhere. He's got some quick speed, like a bullet out of a gun. Great run by Crosby.
Got around the corner and danced down the sidelines for a little bit there. Almost broke it.
1st and 10. Sanchez bringing his offense up to the line. To the far side. They're going to hand it off, and he's going the wrong direction. Who is that? Infield. Infield's going to chase him down. Udall going to chase Udall down, and that's going to be a big loss of yards. That's going to be a loss of about 10. I think. They mark it. It's going to be a loss of about 10, isn't it?
Marking it at the 48.
And it was at the 42. It's going to be a 6-yard loss.
6-yard loss.
Here comes. Oh, Nielsen is coming in with the play. Nielsen going to line up way over here on the near side. 2 on the near side. Looks like 2 on the far side. Lone back, shotgun. There's a snap. Looking to the far side. Drop it off. Juleberry, number 22, has it. Jukes one would be tackled. Finally gets brought down, and that's going going to be a first down. Move the chains off the first pass play. Blue Ridge had him after that infield tackle. Wow. 2nd and 16, one pass play. Ulibarri's going to move the chains. 1st and 10, St. John's. They got some substitutes coming in and out for the Jackets. Here comes Nielsen back in. And here comes Sanchez bringing his offense up to the line. Nielsen here to the near side. He's going to have 2 to the near side, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Going to hand it off. Coming this way. Has some blockers out there. There's a flag.
On the field, another flag.
That was almost a little bit of a late hit on Cameron Ortega over there. What they're going to call here is going to be holding St. John's. They're going to back him up, and they're back to that holding on first down. It's going to be 1st and 15.
Holding against the Redskins.
In the first half, they did that quite a bit. It's like they didn't want to start with 1st and 10. They'd always go 1st and 15. They don't want to start it this time. No, that's a...
Just when they get some momentum going.
Not hold it. That's 1st and 20 now.
Now it is, yep.
So they must have already been back behind. I thought it was 1st and 10.
Yeah, and the foul occurred on the 30-yard line, so brought
I see.
back
So
to the 40.
Spot foul?
Well,
Oh, it was a hold. Yeah, no, it was a holding. Yeah,
Line
I'm
of
sorry.
scrimmage
I
was-
was thinking illegal pursuit. I lost my mind there for a minute. You had me all confused, Dan.
Shotgun.
Shotgun, and we got a little bit of a jump there. I almost didn't notice it.
If you didn't see that one,
Udall jumped by. I don't know. We saw the whole line back there on PJ a while ago. Nobody saw that one. Udall got a little bit of a jump. The next play, the kids got one guy encroachment. Play before that, they had to move the whole front line. So it's going to back them up. So that's going to bring up 1st and 25. 1st and 25. The ball's on the 45-yard line of the Jackets. But they got them moving the wrong way. If they can keep them from jumping right on it here.
1st and 25.
Sanchez, shotgun, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone back, looking to the far side, comes back down the field. Well, he looks him off good. And that was just going to be just too far. He was going for Ulibarri. They were trying that same play where they just got the first down before they started backing him up. And Sanchez overthrew him by a long shot there. That's the first real bad overthrown pass we've seen from either player, really.
Yeah, he didn't get held up at the line at all. Looks like Ulibarri was flying the whole way down the far side, but Sanchez just a little bit too far.
He just got a little overly excited. He outthrew that one by a shot. We haven't seen that really from either quarterback. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 25. We're going to see what Coach Morgan and his staff calls in here. Sanchez brings his offense to the line. Spread out a little bit, looking to the near side. Quick pass. That's Nielsen, and he's hit immediately by Cameron Ortega. Yeah, number 21. They're going to pick up. They're going to pick up a few. That's going to be 10, 15, 16, 17. 3rd and 17.
8-yard gain there.
Yeah.
Gain of about 8 brings up 3rd and 17.
And here comes Sanchez coming up to the line of scrimmage. Just a little under 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd period. No one's yet putting points on the board here since half. You're going to stack them up on the far side. You got 3 stacked up, lone back, 1 here to the near side. There's a whistle.
Timeout Blue Ridge.
Timeout Blue Ridge. They saw something the way they stacked them up over there. I really haven't noticed them stacking them up like that. Stacked up on the far side. Blue Ridge is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Shola Ford. And streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Lot 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Lot 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Has a little pressure, gets away from it, has a man open.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. In my show report, they had Sanchez in trouble there.
David Hernandez.
And that was 3rd and 17, and he scrambles. He was under some pressure. Finally gets rid of it. Who was that caught that ball out there, Danny?
That was Perry.
Oh, that was Perry, wasn't it? Perry on the far side over there comes back. They got the pass to him. Now we're going to have a timeout, St. John's. That was a beautiful play. Scrambling play there.
St. John's High School and Community Blood Drive, Thursday.
The Jackets had pressure on him right there. They just couldn't seal the deal.
Pushed him to the right, and he found him open right in the middle of the flats.
Yeah, they were there. They had the pressure on him. They just couldn't get to him. And Perry gets open.
45 units.
And what is going to bring up? 4th and 4?
4th and 4, yep.
Yeah.
From the 24.
They almost got in their first down. They're almost, I don't know how far their kicker can boot it through the uprights. They missed one, didn't they? Or was it Blue Ridge that missed one in the first half?
Extra point, yeah.
Yes. Was it Blue Ridge?
Both teams, I believe.
Both teams did. One of them went far. Remember down here went far right. So we're going to see if they don't get a first. Well, no, they're not going to. They're going to go for it right here. The ball's on the, right about the 24-yard line of the Jackets. And here comes Sanchez out. Oh, he's going to load him up on this side. Got one to the far side. No, we're going to put 2 on the far side. 2 to the near side.
4th and 4.
Perry's going to go to the far side. Long back. There's a snap. Looking to the far side. Quick pass. Oh, in and out of the hands of Nielsen. No, Ulibarri over there. I thought it was Nielsen and Ulibarri. They're going to turn it over on downs. Going to be 1st and 10 Jackets.
Another quick slant coming in, and he led him and off the fingertips in that dangerous zone right in the middle of the field, but just couldn't hold on to it.
The slant play's been working. That looked like a lot harder of a pass than looked like he had to hurry up and get it in there. Ulibarri dove for it, just a little bit off.
London.
Here comes London.
1st and 10 Yellowjackets.
Got one to the far side, trips over here on this side. There's a snap, tries to get a quick pass to infield, and immediately taken down. He makes the catch. Womack in on the tackle. And they're going to mark it no. Are you going to pick up half a yard? It's going to be 2nd and 10, I'm going to call it. So we're going to see what P.J. London, we're going to see what the coaching staff calls in here. Ball deep in their own end. They need to try to get something going here. Just a little over 4 minutes and counting remaining here. 3rd period, they're going to send out 3 to the far side. 1 to the near side. Long backs Esparza. Shotgun. Oh, under pressure. Going to get away from some of them. Finally gets tackled from behind, and that's going to be a loss of yards. Udall's got a muscle cramp. I thought he was really excited here at first.
Yeah.
Case Udall looked like he was doing a victory dance, but come to find out he got a cramp in his calf. He's hurt. He made the tackle, so I thought he was excited. I didn't know he had a cramp. He's down on the ground. He's cramping up. I don't mean to laugh, but it looked like a victory dance at first, didn't it?
A weird-looking kind of dance. I don't know why he'd be coming over the sidelines and dancing. Usually you're stay out in the field.
Really? Yeah, I got to admit he done that crazy jump a couple times while I was still in the middle of the field. But then immediately you could see it was a crazy dance. You could tell immediately it wasn't victory dance. We're going to have a delay of game.
Yep.
Wow. Delay of game against the Jackets.
Like a delay.
Talk about shooting yourself in the foot and the deep into your field already. That's going to back them up some more. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 15. Wow, something smells good. I smell food. You smell it?
Oh, I'm focused on the game, John.
Well, I was till I just smelled it. I smell food. I can't help it. Look at my gut. I'm a fat guy, Dan. I smell food. Yeah. 3rd and 15. Jackets in the deep part of their own field here. Sparks is run back through the near side, one to the far side. Dropping back, looking to the near side here, going to air it out. Beautiful. Infield's going to come back for it. No laundry. No laundry nowhere. 1st and 10. Jackets.
Another long pass that came up short, but the receiver, Corey Enfield, was watching. The defender wasn't able to keep his eye on it. Same problem that the Jackets had in the first half. And the Jackets up on the 50-yard line.
There you go, midfield. London shotgun, quick slant pass over there to Hoffmeyer. And he's going to get it up to the 45-yard line of the Redskins. Quick slant pass, and they're over midfield. Deep in their own field, 2 plays, and they're across midfield moving the ball. I almost think that shorter pass is going to work better the way it looked right there, as long as the infield's watching to turn around and come back for it.
Well, the Redskins are giving them 5 yards. They're playing them pretty soft. Oh.
Just over the hands of Hoffmeyer. They are, but when he finally took off running to get to infield, he just kind of stopped and turned around. Perfect. Worked out perfect. 2:09 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Score remains the same. St. John's 20. Blue Ridge 18, but Blue Ridge is moving with the ball. 3rd and 5. I don't know if we've seen as far as it maybe only run the ball a couple times here in the 3rd quarter. There's a snap. Once again, look for the pass. Slant route.
Ball.
Oh, it got batted down. What? Ball just disappeared. Skousen with a big, that's a big time tip because infield was wide open on that slant route.
Yeah, almost picked off there. Old lineman got his hands up and knocked her down. Big play, 4th and 5.
That was a big play for him. Skousen is a sophomore. Well, it only says he's 5'10". He looks, well, maybe not. It's just a big play for him. So, London gonna punt the ball. Gets a boot on it. Nice punt. And, whoa. Oh, get on it, get on it. Wow. Wow, I thought they were going to watch that thing go in. They finally get on it, and they're going to down that within the 1-yard line. Aren't they pretty close? Well, that was a good punt, getting it down at the 2-yard line. So with 1:55 remaining there in the 3rd quarter, score remains the same, 20-18. We can't go nowhere because they already got the team out there. Personal foul.
Ooh.
They called, what is this one?
That was against the Redskins.
Right, what is this? Look, I'll show you. You got personal foul. What is this?
I'm not sure about that, but halfway to the goal, it's not a whole big lot of yards there.
No, but still, that puts you back deeper in your end zone from the shotgun. Put his hand on his head. We got personal foul signal. Put his hand on his head, and it backs him up. So I don't see him going from the shotgun here. I could be wrong. Shotgun's going to put you way in your own end zone. And that ball is, what about the 1-yard line?
If that, might even be inside the one.
1st and 10, up under center, Sanchez. There's a snap, going to hand it off. Look at this. Wow, he broke through. If it wasn't for that shoestring tackle right there, he's gone.
Broke through, yeah, they're all lined up right on the goal line, trying to keep them in there, and Crosby was able to punch through and get all the way up.
Wow, shoestring tackle.
To the 11.
And he was trucking, too. He was trucking right there. If it wasn't for that shoestring tackle, that was it. That was the last man to beat right there. Just bring up 2nd and 1 for the Redskins. 1:17 and ticking here. Left in the third quarter. Sanchez going to go for the shotgun this time. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap. Going to finally get it handed off.
Vallejo's to the right side.
Vallejo's try to get to the right side. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, going to back him up. Just a little way, about a half a yard. That'll bring up third down. Clock still ticking, under a minute here. 45 and counting. You're going to have a substitute here. Daniel Yamin is going to come out for the Redskins. Clock still ticking, down to 30 seconds. Sanchez from the shotgun. There's a snap. Fake the handoff, can keep it himself.
Sanchez.
Still going.
Picks up first
Gonna
down.
move the chains. Oh, I thought I saw a yellow flag come in there, but it didn't. Good run by Sanchez. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Nielsen gonna come back in the ball game. Quarter's gonna wind down here. I don't know if they're gonna run a play here. 10 seconds remaining. Sanchez is gonna go up under center, I believe.
Under center, 1st and 10.
He's gonna go up under center. Not gonna let it run out. That's the end of the third quarter. St. John's 20. The Yellowjackets 18. Score remains the same. We're gonna take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Out of 10 Game of the Week, presented by Cholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. Back in 1 minute.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
Our 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. They had a little cheerleader football throwing party there, and they cranked the music up to Mark 25. I couldn't hear myself think. St. John's.
Quarter number 4.
And with the ball, they're going to switch ends. 1st and 10. Going to hand it off. He's going to be brought down. He's going to pick up, it's like maybe about 3. They're going from the power to the tuner from left to right on your radio dial. On your TV screen, and it's just going from left to right on your TV screen. I can't help you. On the radio dial, I can help you, but TV screen, you're on your own. Figure it out, and it's going to be 2nd and about 6. Looks like they picked up 4 on that play. Here comes Sanchez. Going to go with the shotgun. 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Mound back, going to hand it off. Don't going to keep it himself. Makes the option.
That's it upfield.
Wow, that's a good fake to Perry.
First down.
And they're saying from up top, he's going to move the chains. They're going to move the chains. 1st and 10, St. John's. Kind of like what I referred to back in the first half. Seems like St. John's has to score for Burridge to score. It seems like they need to
get some
motivated. I don't know what it is, but they trail by 2. They're going to have to do some scoring on their own without getting motivated. Getting this ball game. Sanchez up under center. There's a snap. Going to hand it off. Still rolling. Going to be brought down by his Josie. Going to be Crosby. His feet were still pumping. Good run. And they're going to mark him a pickup
David Hernandez on the top.
Pickup of 7. Going to be 2nd and 3. Good run by Crosby. Good run. Just started off the 4th quarter here. last chance for a romance quarter, what I like to call it. Whoever's going to make a stand here, they're going to have to do it and get it done. Sanchez going to go up under center.
2nd and 3, Sanchez
up to the far side, going to hand it to the second man, third. Crosby, they're going to get him quick there, though. He's going to pick up, well, they're going to mark him for another one.
Number 75.
Yeah, he picked up another one. It's going to bring him 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Jacket defense needs to make a stand here. It's been a great ball game. You can't deny that this has been a good ball game. 2-point game. It's been a close ball game. It's been a great ball game. 2 weeks, 2 good picks. We've had 2 great ball games. I mean, this is, yeah. Jackets are going. They need to try to get motivated prior to St. John scoring, though. Here comes Sanchez up under center. I'm all stacked up. He's going to keep it himself, and they're not going to. Well, I don't know. It'll be close. Did that last push. According to this line judge over here, he's saying yes. He's saying yes. That'll be first. Yeah, 1st and 10. I didn't see that big of a push, but I guess so.
Right at the end, he snuck under a few people, I think.
Yeah. Can't argue with the line judge. That's all he does is watch where they land at. So here comes Sanchez bringing his offense back to the lineup. Under center once again.
Under center. And off to Crosby. Hits the hole hard.
Crosby hit the hole real hard there. He got hit hard, but he is going to pick up some yards. Pick up about 3, I think. Yeah. Pick up about 3 yards there.
And number 51, Tyson.
Crosby lower. He hits the hole as fast as he can, just lowers his head. It's a good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 7. So we seen what the coaching staff, Mike Morgan, his staff decided to do, run the ball here. And if they all of a sudden start, no, now they're going to spread it out a little bit. One to the far side, there goes a man in motion. Going to run the option once again, coming towards us. He's going to keep it. And he's going to pick up about,
right side.
He's going to pick up about 6, I think.
Number 21.
See where they mark him. Gonna pick about 5.
Yep. Up to the 44.
Yeah, gonna pick about 5 on it. Pretty good play. Gonna bring up 3rd and 3. Keep in mind the clock is still running here too. Third needs to make a stop. Up under center, Sanchez. There's a snap. We're gonna have encroachment against the Jackets. And that'll be move the chains. 1st and 10. St. John's. Hey. Doo-doo. Hey. Oh, they're not saying what I'm saying, so I quit. I was going to cheer along with them, but they changed the words. 1st and 10.
If the crowd doesn't hear the music in the background, it might not sound too good, John.
Yeah, they might not know what I'm saying, huh? Yeah. That's going to move the ball up to the 49-yard line of the Redskins. 1st and 10. And they're going to, motion, going to back it up. He almost said encroachment. He almost went the wrong place. Going to back him up 5, be 1st and 15. Shuck almost went with the hands on the hip encroachment, but he cut himself. Switched the motion. For all of you listeners out there that don't realize that Chuck Copeland was the guy when that officer was down up there. Wasn't that officer down in Pine Top? They did come out in Lakeside? Yep. Come out and saved him.
Yep.
That's the guy that you argue with and scream bad words at in the white hat out there. So keep that in mind, that these people do have regular lives. They're just not bad officials. They do the best job they can out there. Here comes Sanchez.
Pulls it in.
Pulls it back in. But the Jackets are going to be on that one. They're not going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Looks like he's going to pick up 3. Top 3. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 12 for the Redskins. Sanchez, clock still ticking, under 7 minutes now remain in the ball game. Still St. John's 20, Blue Ridge 18. Shotgun, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back, it goes right through Sanchez's hands. No pressure so far. He's going to throw it up. It's up for grabs. Oh my goodness.
Complete pass.
Oh my goodness, one or the other had to catch it.
Cameron Ortega and DJ were both right there. Neither of them could come up with it.
I think they almost, neither one of them knew the other one was there. I think they almost battled for it. I can't believe they didn't get a holding call back here. Yeah, that's great blocking to not get a holding call, apparently. Normally that's when you're going to see one. When the ball gets way back, you're always going to see a holding call. Sanchez gets it.
Well, he threw it up there again. It was another duck.
Ill-advised, very ill-advised pass there. Horrible. But they lucked out.
With the shotgun.
There's a snap. Third and long. Gonna dump it off. Wide open. Crosby wide open on the short side. And they're gonna stop him. Yeah, they're gonna stop him. It's gonna be 4th and about a yard. Maybe less than a yard.
By number 48, Chase Esparza.
It's gonna be 4th and, yeah, about a yard, eh?
Yep.
Right at a yard. 4th and 1. I would think they'll go for it
4th
here.
and 1 on the Yellowjackets, 42.
I would think they'll go for it here. I cannot believe they threw up that duck like that. Didn't get a holding call. Still threw up the duck. And Blue Ridge couldn't
pick it off.
Oh my goodness. Blue Ridge has had a heart. They have shot themselves in the foot last 2 weeks. And they're a lot better team than what they've shown. It's frustrating. But you can't take away nothing from St. John's. St. John's has battled. They have played a spectacular game. Sanchez, shotgun. Oh, you got to keep it himself. Wow. I guess that's pretty much how you get a first down right there. You just run over the Corey Infield was up there. The momentum went against him because Corey Infield can tackle. But Sanchez lowers his shoulder, plows over to get the first down, 1st and 10.
By a yard. Yeah. Only needed a yard, and he got 2.
That's it. And that was over Corey Infield. He lowered his head and plowed. Here comes Sanchez up under center this time.
Sanchez under center.
Gonna hand it off.
Second man through.
And that's going to be Crosby, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
In there by number 2.
Esparza, good sportsmanship there. Esparza makes a tackle and picks him up. In a close game here, I like seeing good sports. I like seeing good sportsmanship out there. Good job, Esparza. And Esparza, if anybody out there has a right to be upset, Chase Esparza, because he is a heck of a running back, and he just hadn't been able to get it going the last 2 weeks. But he's still a great sport. Still picks him up. And here comes Sanchez, man in motion. Is Perry coming in towards us. He's finally going to get knocked down by 2 defenders that are stacked up on top of each other. Knock him down, though, but not before he picks up. Oh my goodness!
3rd and 1.
He's gonna pick up 7.
Bars on the
7 yards on that
7
game.
yards.
Probably saves a touchdown.
Perry's one of the smaller guys on the field by looking at him, but he doesn't act like he is. Sanchez coming up to the line, under center, gonna hand it off once again. Crosby. And infield's gonna bring him down. Crosby hits that hole pretty dang quick.
For a small guy, far back in the backfield, he gets some speed up.
Man,
finds that hole.
Amazing speed that he's getting up, because he's not like he's coming from 10 yards back. He's just second man through, but you're not way back there. But he gets some speed before he hits that line. He's like shot out of a bullet.
Shot like a bullet shot out of a gun?
Like a bullet shot out of a gun, just like a bullet shot out of a gun.
Yeah.
Perry's back in the ball game. Sanchez gonna hand it off to Crosby. That's a different play there. He didn't get to, that was just a different looking play. It wasn't straight ahead, so he didn't get his shot out of a gun there. He's gonna bring up 2nd and 8. 3:15 and counting remaining here. This quarter is ticking off quick, and St. John's is just killing the clock. If the Jackets are going to have a chance, they're going to have to make a stop here.
Sanchez out of shotgun.
Sanchez going to keep it himself, coming towards us.
Off to the right side.
And they're going to bring him down at about looks like about the 17-yard line.
63. Michael Lupi.
Jackets have a chance of knocking that ball loose. Sanchez starts out holding the ball pretty loose, but tucks it away when he reaches the traffic.
He does, but just in the nick of time, just in the nick of time. And that's going to bring up third and about a long one, looks like. Somebody's birthday. Somebody's getting the birthday wishes. And here comes Sanchez up under center. Oh, they stopped him right there. Crosby lowered his head too soon. And he is going to be hammered right there.
And number 60, Isaac Lucena.
And that's going to back him up. Well, maybe not. I thought it backed him up a little bit further, maybe just a little bit.
No gain.
No gain there. Did you see the size of that moth just coming? Sound like a helicopter. We're going to have a timeout on the field for Blue Ridge. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
5-7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. It's 4th and 1. We just got an update from Thatcher. Sholo has been dominating Thatcher 60-6. Final score. Here comes St. John. Sanchez up under center. We got encroachment. First down. That's McCullough. Tanner McCullough just trying to make something happen. And that's going to be 1st and 10 with 2:14 remaining. That, but that's not that didn't make or break this game. That's just a silly shot in the foot there. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say that Tanner McCullough just cost him the game because he didn't. St. John's has just been driving the ball this last possession, just using the clock up and moving the ball. Sanchez up under center. There's a snap.
Hands off to Crosby.
And up Crosby once again, and he's not. Well, there's going to say he picked up one. I don't even see him getting that, but maybe so. Maybe so.
David Miller.
Yeah, I guess he can pick up one. That'd be 2nd and 9. It looks like they started stopping him, didn't they? Right at the line of scrimmage.
They're holding him now, but
still saying he's getting one every time. Yeah, that was a silly penalty there, that encroachment. But you're just trying to help your team.
4th down, short yardage. They're going to try to get him in the backfield. Jump the gun.
Jump the gun. There's a handoff. Crosby once again. He's going to bounce off a tackler. And we're going to have a timeout. Blue Ridge. Where did he get it down to? Where are they going to mark that one at?
Looks like about the 8.
The 8-yard line. So we're going to keep it right here. I'm not even going to chance going anywhere. 2-point ball game, 126. It's going to take a turnover at this point by the Yellowjackets, but it's 3rd and 7. They're trying to hold them. I think this is a two-down position here for the Redskins. Coach Morgan is not. I don't know. He's got a kicker. We've seen him put the boot on the ball. You never know. But I think they're going to end up running the clock out here or turn the ball over on downs and make them bomb it.
Well, a field goal would only give them a 5-point lead anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be a waste of time.
I guess
You're exactly
keep the
right.
Jackets from scoring
You're exactly right.
a field goal, but the Jackets haven't been known for going after field goal. Yeah, they're going to have to get 6.
So they need to do something here. They really need a turnover. They've been using Crosby to just dive in at the line for a while now. They're gonna put one receiver out to the near side here. Sanchez up under center. There's a snap. There goes Crosby once again. Tries to bounce around. He's gonna pick up yard. He's gonna be fourth down. He's gonna get it to this line jump over here.
About the 6.
Yeah, right about the 6. So that's gonna bring fourth and about 5 yards, isn't it? 4th and 5?
4th and 4, 4th and 5,
Yeah. 102. I don't know the timeout
Clock's
situation.
running.
I don't know oh yeah, clock is running. Wow, what a heartbreaker.
Jackets must be out of timeout. Well,
Jackets, obviously they must be. Otherwise that'll just taken one right there. They're not gonna let the clock keep running. I don't remember them taking all those, but maybe so. Up under center. There's a snap. Gonna fake it.
Right.
They faked it to Crosby once again because that's what they've been doing. Crosby. They fake it to Crosby, and they dump it over the line in the end zone. Who is that, Ulibarri?
Ulibarri, yep.
Kyron Ulibarri in the back of the end zone. That was great play selection right there. That was good. 40 seconds remaining, and the Redskins have taken a 26-18 lead. Here comes the point after attempt. There's a snap. Gonna get a boot on it and mark the score. St. John's 27, Blue Ridge 18.
St. John's Redskins 26. Blue Ridge Yellowjackets.
Grinded it on the ground, waited till the fourth down pass. They would have stopped the clock if they would have been incomplete and given Blue Ridge almost a minute, so nobody was expecting a pass there. They figured they
Not at all.
grind it out on the ground.
Not at all. Didn't they make the point after?
Yes.
That makes it 27. It was 20-18.
Yeah.
So it's 27-18.
27-18.
They got the score wrong. Yeah, that was a great play selection right there. If you needed the points, they could have ground it out right there into the game. But that they go with the same thing. Fake it to Crosby because they've been going Crosby. Sanchez just real quick dumps it over the line. Nobody was expected. That was good play selection. Touchdown, 27-18. I didn't expect that at all. I expect him to hand off to Crosby right there.
Yeah. Keep the clock running, and they're down. They got to go 90 yards to get their 6 points they need.
Yeah, I expected him to dump it off right there. I did. I thought Crosby would run it. But, hey, here comes the kickoff. With 40 seconds remaining, gets a good kickoff. And I think that's Kisei back there. Right up the middle, still on his feet. Going to get it out. About the 33-yard line. See Kisei out to the 33. No doubt P.J. London can throw the ball. It's not really going to help. It can't get him back in the game. 27-18, 9-point ball game, but they're not going to give up right here. He's at 34 seconds remaining in the ball. Obviously, Blue Ridge must be out of timeouts. And here comes P.J. London, going to send infield. Kisei over to this side, one out to the far side. Spar's in the backfield, pass the ball. Infield is trying to go to, and that's going to be no interception? Incomplete. I thought Crosby had that one, number 21. Thought he did. Tanner Crosby is going to come down without it. He's going to hit the grass. 26 seconds remaining, 2nd and 10. Coach Mike Morgan and his staff have to be very proud of this St. John's Redskin team here. This is their 3rd win in a row, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Two big blowouts, and now this one against a 3A team against a Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. That's impressive. London, they're going to do a quick pass over to the near side here to infield. Still on his feet. Get out of bounds. He's going to stop the clock with 17 seconds remaining. He's going to move the chain. It's going to be 1st and 10, Blue Ridge. They're just trying to save grace here. No way they could win the game. 17 seconds, but they still don't want to give up. They don't have it in them to just let the clock run out. Pride. P.J. London. Shotgun. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Talk to Esparza there. There's a snap. Esparza's going to block for him. Under pressure. London's going to try to scramble. Wow, still, look at that. It's a guy out of bounds. Get out of bounds. 5 seconds. Hoffmeyer all the way down to the 20. I thought for sure PJ was going to get tackled right there. Wow, he's going to get down. Hoffmeyer's going to get down to the 20, right at the 20, out of bounds. They still want to put some more
31-yard gain there, yeah.
There you go. P.J. London scrambled for that. As much scrambling he did, I'm surprised he didn't go over the line of scrimmage. He scrambled for a ways.
I'd like to see him run the ball a little more.
P.J. London?
Yeah.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with that either. P.J. shotgun. Three to the near side, one to the far side. Gonna put some air under it. Oh! In and out of the hands of the would-be. Yeah, the interception right there, but the clock's going to hit zero. But you can tell by the reaction of the crowd, it's St. John's Redskins 27, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 18. We're going to take let's take a 1-minute timeout. No, let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back to wrap this baby up with the Cable One postgame show. You've been listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah!
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
I'm done with you. Done with you, Eric. Done. Done. Welcome back, everybody, to St. John's High School for the Cable One post-game wrap-up. Me and Dan the Man Grubner were standing here talking, trying to figure out when is the last time. We talked about this last week when I should say Falcons managed to beat Blue Ridge, and we're kind of wondering, when was the last time St. John's beat Blue Ridge?
Oh, well, Wi-Fi or internet access, we're not going to know that answer on this broadcast, I don't think.
No, we're not. And you know, one even better than that, when is the last time Blue Ridge lost to two-A schools in the same year?
Back-to-back.
I don't know about back-to-back ever, but just two-A schools. You can't take nothing away from Coach Mike Morgan and his coaching staff and this St. John's Redskin team. They played a heck of a game, and the second half of the last quarter, they just run the clock out, just flat out. I think they used up the whole fourth quarter. They just run it out. So you have to give them a lot of credit.
That's correct, and they definitely took over that second half. Last week we saw Blue Ridge come back the second half. Maybe the conditioning was paying off, or who knows what. But this week, St. John's showed that they were ready to play also, and didn't give up as many yards and still dominated that second half. There really wasn't nothing that really happened.
the touchdown by the Redskins. That was about all that happened in the second half of this ballgame. There was no other scoring, was there? No. 2018 going into halftime.
Yeah, well, but still, there was a lot of balls going back, or a lot of yards going back and
There
forth.
was some
there.
yardage.
Yeah,
Yes, there was.
there definitely was yardage, but the second half didn't see a lot of scoring there. Only in the fourth quarter was the only score, with Ramon Sanchez dropping back and throwing his completion to Ulibarri for the short touchdown there, just from the 1 yard line, and they did score the extra point. But yep, that was it. It was 18-20 going into the third quarter, and ends up 18-27 final score.
Yeah, you can't, like I said, you can't take away nothing from St. John's Redskins. They played a great game. And once again, I'm going to reiterate this because I still think that the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets are a better team than what we've seen the last 2 weeks. Everybody's going to say, oh, well, how can you say that? Because they got beat by 2, they got beat by Outstay, now they get beat by St. John. I don't care. I still think Blue Ridge has a lot more talent than what we've seen the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's up with them. I don't know if they're just down, they just hit a bad stride. Sometimes you win, sometimes, but I think they have a lot more talent on this team right this minute than what we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Well, they sure can't get it going on the ground. Tonight, they had 295 total yards, and 281 of those were in the air. So their traditional running game is something that they're going to have to work on there. On the other hand, St. John spread it out a little bit. They had 436 total yards, and about half of that was passing and half of it on the ground.
Really? Well, you know, I've been a P.J. London fan. I've said I think P.J. London can air it out and get you a lot of yards. Obviously, we've seen it today, but when you have Chase Esparza in the backfield, you do expect to get more yards on the ground, but they just haven't been able to do it. Like you said, the running game is not working for Blue Ridge.
P.J. was 18 for 29 tonight, with average passing yards about 15 yards there. So he did better than, well, not quite as good, I guess, as Sanchez on the other side. The St. John's quarterback, Ramon Sanchez, there actually passed for 274 yards, about the same as P.J., 13 for 22, but had a passing average of 21 yards each pass.
What did he go for? What did Sanchez go for?
13 for 22.
13 and 22, yeah.
18 for 29 for P.J.
Yeah, 18 for 29. That's not bad. How many yards did P.J. end up with total?
295 yards, 281 passing.
281 yards. Sanchez ended up with
274 yards passing.
274. Yeah, that was a passing game right there, wasn't it? Wow.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
I guess you could say that without a doubt. P.J. London coming off the Alchese loss, where what? He completed one pass to infield?
I think
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
One pass.
Yeah.
One pass. He bobbled the ball, wet conditions, drops the ball for their first turnover, but then he hits infield and gets one more pass after that, just out of the reach of infield, turns around, comes to St. John's, and gets 18 out of 29 for 281 yards. I honestly believe, if the Jackets have a chance of making a successful season out of this, which I believe they do, I believe they're going to have to put more emphasis on P.J. London and open up that passing game. I really believe that. But they have to get you have to have more than one option, so they're going to have to get Esparza, get some blocks for him or something to open up a running game. Otherwise, you become a one-dimensional team.
Yeah, some quick hitting passes there mixed in with some fast runs, maybe off-tackle type of deals. Could get the Jackets out of their doldrums that they're in right now, that's for sure.
And Coach Mike Morgan had an opportunity to talk to him earlier on the phone, and I don't know who they have up next. I honestly don't. I feel like an idiot for not knowing that, but Coach Mike Morgan and his coaching staff have it rolling here in St. John's. Three wins in a row by phenomenal. The last two games was by a lot of points. You might know who St. John's plays next, don't you? Where are they going to go? Yeah, he's going to check and see, because St. John's is. Oh, we're going to see St. John's in the Valley, I believe, going for the gold trophy, and I'm excited. I love Coach Mike Morgan. Love what he has going on over here. I think the Redskins are looking good, and Blue Ridge isn't out of by all means, but I don't know what's transpired the last couple weeks. They're just going to have to regroup. figure out what it is and fix it. He's trying to see where St. John's goes from here. What?
Redskins, are going to have to work on the discipline there. They've got had 113 yards and penalties tonight. That didn't help them at all.
Where they going?
But again, no turnovers. So
Globe. I know.
They go to Globe, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to Globe next, which, you know, they could be, St. John's could be looking at a pretty good record here when this is all said and done.
Yep.
But the Jackets, like I said once again, I'm still putting my money on P.J. London, and I don't believe for 1 second that we've seen the actual Blue Ridge Yellowjacket team. We covered the last 2 weeks, 2 losses. I think they're a lot better than that.
Well, we'll see you next week with Blue Ridge going against Florence, so that ought to be a good test.
That ought to be a good matchup. Hey, we got some good games. Next week, we have Page coming to Snowflake. That's where we're going. That should be a good game. I'll tell you another one, too, before we wrap this baby up. Coach Randy Reisdorf at ALA is coming up to the Dome to take on the Round Valley Elks. Who knows? That could be, you know, who knows that could be. We want to thank Eric Drury back in the station. We're just going to wrap this up from the post-game show. Eric Drury, thank you. We got Marky Mark up on top. Dan the Man Grubner, thanks for stepping in, taking over. You're kind of mean to me, but I kind of like you. You kind of grow on me.
Somebody's got to keep you on your toes.
You grow on me, kind of like that wart I have on my little toe.
Oh, thanks.
Want to thank Gene Barton for letting us come here and do this. We have a great time. Thank Cable One for the post-game show. We want to thank everybody for listening. Until we meet again, hey, give somebody a hug. Make America great again. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, done by Sholo Ford. See you next week.